Hello everybody, this is Sonya. I'm in Australia and I've been looking for some things. I've been having a bit of fun finding some stuff that I can put on here today. Okay, so we've done a few stitches and we might put some beads on and some trim in that today because I'm really excited about working on this. I really do like this piece of work. Well, all these bits that I really enjoy doing. So this one here is going to be quite easy because I'm going to, well, when I say that, I don't necessarily know what I'll do with it, but I'm going to put it across here, I think. Maybe a little bit further over. Maybe not necessarily on that line. I've got a few bits here that I wanted to show you. Oh, that's not good. That doesn't pin. Some of these pins are really blunt for some reason. Look at that. I can't even get that to go in there. What's wrong with that? What is wrong with that? I must be very weak. I don't know, that one works. Well, see, that one goes in. So this is a nice piece of rickrack that I've got. And I think I've got a little bit more of it somewhere. You can still buy this sort of thing, although it does look a little bit vintage. And I'm sort of sticking with me same colour things, so I'm just going to stitch that on. I'm thinking about doing it with the bead needles because then I can just use the, then I can just put some beads on. Even after I put it on with me, but you know, I use this to sew it on. And then I can use it. And I'll show you some things, you know, some pieces that you can get off your laces and that too. I can show you that, well, it's real easy to find pieces to put on here if you haven't got any. Like, well, when I say that, if you've got a trim like this, you know, you're just going to cut off these and you're just going to make a bow. But I want to do something with the bow before I do put it in on there, so I'll show you that. I have these pieces here and you can just put beads on those, so we'll show you a bit of that. And there's all sorts of different things if you buy. You can buy little trims of flowers and you can cut them out. Little tiny flower, you can cut this off. You know, so, and you can colour them. Okay, so I coloured some with marker. I don't have any alcohol markers at the moment near me, but I will show you how to do that. But then you don't need to if you want to put it on a white one and just put some nice little beads around it or something. And then of course you can get heaps of sort of things like these tiny little things I've got here, these flowers. You can buy those. Buy them on the internet. Anyway, so let's just, and I had a question from a lady, I think Lynn, it was Lynn, and she asked me about this box where I got it from. This box that I've got all my beads, some of my beads in, right? And I can't remember. So I'm sorry, Lynn, but I promise you I'll go and I'll look again. If anybody's got an idea, because I know other people have bought them. If you could put a link, it'd be really good. I will go and have a look. I'm sorry I forgot to do it this morning before I came in here because I told you I'd let you know on the next video. They are good. I do like it, yes, but and really good for storage. But I'm sorry I couldn't find out where. And I can't remember either. It's not in my brain at all for some reason today. I'm not ever. Just having a quiet day, me. Actually, it's Sunday and we are in. What sort of weather? Sunshine. There's a couple of little clouds, nice blue sky. Actually, there's a little bit chilly. It's really strange, you know. It feels really cool through the night time, and then after about lunchtime, it gets a bit hot in the afternoon. It's not too bad in here now. I've got my fan going. I think I've got it more for more than anything. I've got it for company somehow. You know, because it's purring away there in the background. I'm sort of used to that. Because when I go to bed, I put the fan on, and if it's too cold, I face it so it's going away from me. Just have the purring noise. Let's have the purring noise. It's because you get used to it. You know, you get the sounds and that before you go to sleep. When it's real quiet, it's a bit strange. I don't mind real quiet and it being real dark, but then I can't go to sleep if it's too quiet. I just like the fan going. I don't like people playing loud music or stuff like that, but I like when the fan's purring at you. I don't know, in the summertime, wintertime I mean, we have a little heater and it makes a little purry noise too. So, but it we only usually heat the room and then we switch that off. I've got to go and buy myself a new electric blanket. Because I don't like, I know it's probably silly, but I don't like storing them and then use them again. So this time I might not take it off the bed. I'll think about it. Because when I take it off the bed and store it, I'm a bit worried about using it again. Oh, I don't know why, but it's just probably a Sonya thing, you know. Anyway, so I'm just doing little tiny stitches on the top, and then it doesn't matter how long they are on the back, because you can't see that. And you can't see the little tiny stitches either that I'm doing on the top of here, eh? We'll have to do some more stitches. What did we do yesterday? That thing. Yep. Well, we'll find something else, don't you worry. There's always lots to do. Put on these. There's plenty of work in these sort of things. And sort of the more embellishments the better, I reckon. This looks really nice. Okay. Let's cut that bit off there, it's waving around there. Righto, now I won't end that off because I'm going to come back here, but I won't start till about here. And do I want to put beads on there? Or do I want? Yes, I do. I want to put a bead. So I'll go over to the blue one where this blue piece is. I hope I stay in the shot today. I'm going to come up through that because it's like a little loop. Oh no, I won't. I'll just fasten the bead on there. What colour bead will we do? Blue one, I suppose. That's what that is. You won't be able to see it. Okay, so let's go with a... I do like the colour of these. Love the colour of these. They're beautiful, aren't they? I've actually bought a curtain this colour. Whoops. I bought a curtain this colour. Look at it. I bought a sheer curtain. It's actually lacy, sort of, that colour. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I bought it because I thought, oh, wow, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Probably put it in my craft room. And what I don't need, because it's fairly big, I can cut some off it and use it in my craft stuff anyway, because it's probably a bit big for... Come over here, I'll get hold of you properly. Right, now I'll go over to the other side. And I might put the same bead over there too, eh? Come here, you. Don't know if I had any more questions today. Don't remember. I'm sorry about that. I'm going to get it. I keep saying I'll get a piece of paper and write them down, then I can answer this. I can't always answer when I read the comments because I probably get off and do something else. So I know that's taken the peaky part off, but it don't matter. It doesn't matter. What do you reckon? I don't think so. If you don't, when you're beading, you can put your beads on a piece of felt, because that's really good, because it's easier to pick them up. Really a lot easier to pick them up than what it is if you've got them on a shiny surface or something where they're going to run away all the time. So I'm just using my ironing mat thingy. I didn't get one, I missed it. I'm just using my ironing mat thing to put them on because it works really good. Quite handy, that is. I've got all sorts of different things to put underneath my stuff to craft with. A glass thing under there. Then I've got the one for the plastic. I don't know if it's plastic, I don't know what it's made out of. Acrylic thing that things don't stick to it, so. Anyway. Anybody doing anything exciting? I don't know what I'd say was exciting myself. I'm not I like to try to be in the, you know, on an even keel. I don't like to be too excited or too unhappy, you know what I mean? It's best if you're in the middle, trying to get in the middle and you're not too excited because you don't want to be disappointed, do you, about anything. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying because I'm waffling on again today. Okay. I'm going to do some more work in the room tomorrow. It's nearly fit. Well, it is. When I say it's, crikey, get off that. That's not what you want, Sonya. That's a piece of frame piece. Yeah, so we're just going to do a little bit more yet before we want to put it up on the video. I'll finish it first. So I'm not very happy about the Can Assist place. It's not going to be open through the week anymore. It's only open on a Saturday morning, and there's just too many people go up there then. It's just way too many people. It's just, you know, because it's a big place, but they're all fair there. You know, they said there's only going to be 100 allowed in at a time, and if it's a Saturday morning and it used to be packed before, I can't imagine that you'd be sitting there for a while before you get your turn, if you don't get up there first thing. But then that's not going to help you if you go up before dark, I suppose. Some people do. There's really people that are dedicated to go on and doing that. I don't think they got much up there that I'm looking for. I do. There's a couple of things that I want, and I've already bought them, so I don't want them anymore. Don't need them. You don't know what you need though when you go up there. You think, oh yes, I'll have one of those, you know. All that. You do. You find out what you need. I just forgot to start that clock. Okay, so my hubby bought me a little clock at 10:30. Now I had one on the wall and it kept on stopping. And a while back I started collecting little clocks, you know, little old. I'll show it to you. Look at that. I mean, I don't know how old he is, but he's probably not, but they're cute. And I thought, oh, well, that's nice. I just clicked up a few of them. I've got 3 different ones so far. Don't want to go any bigger than that. Just keep it small. And it works. It's ticking fine. He said to me, I'll go and get your clock. And he went and he got, excuse me, and put a battery in it. And it works, so that's good. Because the one, I'm so locked up around here now. You go away there, you're making things hard. Yeah, so that's good. I've got some time thing, and I know how long that's been going. So I'll turn this on now, because then, you know, I'm just as likely to forget. I've been in here for 5 minutes so far, talking to you anyway. Actually, I've been in here for quite some time playing with stuff. I know where to find it now. But I know where I put it back to, and it's all got signs on it. Some of it hasn't, but I'm going to be doing signing tomorrow, writing notes on each thing. And I don't think I got a bead, did I? No. Where did it go to? Come here. Right, got you now. So you just thread the bead on, then put it through the back, and come up through the back and thread the bead on. And I do like how that looks. I think that looks really cool. Okie dokie. And this one. And this part here is going to be on the edge, so I won't need to put anything out there that far, because I'll sew something on the edge, like, what have I got, something that's not very thick to show you. I suppose I could put this here just for show and tell. So you could put something on the edge of it, because I want it to be a cover for a journal. I'm going to put one more bead on here first before I show that. One more bead. Come on. Okay. Come on. I thank everybody for your well wishes for Jeremy. His back doesn't seem too bad today. Oh, the prayers, that's what it was, all you people. Thank you. He said it wasn't too bad today, so that's good. So that's something like that, you know, and then you put that on. So you won't need, or this way, so you won't need anything to go out too far, righto? Just as long as it goes. Well, I try to go to the edge, because you do want to, you know, I don't think I'll put that there, but it'll be something like, you know, that sort of thing that'll go on it, so it'll look good. Okay, we'll end that off now. Okay. We could probably do some little bits on it. Somewhere else now, because we haven't got a lot. Have we got all these? We haven't finished that one there. We've got to keep going with that. But we could put something along here, even in this space here, if I could. Okay, we'll just decide what we'll do and put it in there, eh? So we'll find something interesting to work with. But that's too thick, that needle. I need something thin. Oh, that's nice. I just hope I can... Well, I picked up my beads yesterday and put them in my bead soup. You'd be really pleased with me. I've got them in my bead soup. Probably could have used some of them today, but this is what I wanted, this colour, so I'll collect them up. Only thing with the bead soup, if you want a few, you know, you could just end up with a couple of the colour that you're after. You might not have the whole set. You might not have the whole set of them. Spot of cotton. Right, spot of cotton. I'm going to do a small flower, but I need a bit of colour. I need something with a bit of colour in it, I think. I can't really tame it down. I'm not good at that, am I? I'm not good at that. If I had that lighter, if I had some of that colour lighter, I don't. When I say that colour, I probably mean a mauvey colour, don't I? Yes. Just playing in the balls of cotton here. Have I got a box of thread in here, or did I take them out? I'm actually sorting through my threads and trying to put them in boxes, but I don't think I'm going to colour code it because it's just too hard, I reckon. That's nice, but it's that stuff. Oh dear. It's not really easy to use at all. It'll make you cry, it would. Okay, so what else have we got? It's okay to get started and you go for a while and then it all starts coming undone. Not undone, but you know what I mean. The process just doesn't go good for very long. So I like this one. It'll change colour as I go across there. I'll be going with the orange. I don't want to shut that box. It can't get open. Righto. Metallic threads here. I do not want metallic, but I'm always out here. Oh no, there's my flower making box, and I couldn't find it the other day. These are not all metallic, are they? Right. A lot of them are. Okay. I'll give it a go. Because I think I would like to put something purpley on there. Purpley, mauve, pinkish. Or the gold colour ones. It's okay if I don't let it beat me. So, I mean, I've had them a while. That's nice. Okay, let's try something there. Let's try something there. You can't just keep putting cotton on the table, Sonya. I know, but I've picked it all up and I know all where they are, but I won't for long, will I? If I keep... That's a bit darker, I think. It looks to be. Could be just the sun shining on or something. So I'll only get a small bit, right? And I'm going to do 2 threads, I think. It's all right. I won't be scared. I'll have to have a go at it. Gives it a bit more life. You need to put a variety of different things on if you can on something like this. It's really fun. Hang on, there's 2 there now. Alright, so I've got 2 here. I'll try not to get it too long. Okay. It's not if I'm going to get in that hole. That's something I want to go do. Sort out my needles. I really need to sort out my needles so bad. So I can find them. I'll do a video. You can help me. I'll put up on there. Me sorting out my needles. And find it, you know, which one's good for this and which one's good for... I've got to think about this colour, haven't I? Look at me. Goodness. I do too. I love it. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, so now I'm going to try and make some little flowers on the top of that. Okay, this is not tying in a knot. I don't know how these ladies do this. I'm just going to have to do it my way. Just going to turn it around like that, put it through there, make a knot how I make a knot. I just have to do it that way. Okay, now. So I'm just going to do for the time being the centre one and see what happens. See if I get a good flower or not. Oops. What happened to me knot? Did I cut it off? You know what? It'd probably come undone because that would happen. It would come undone. So I'm going to go at the back because this rotten cotton. Dear, it's probably come undone because it doesn't like doing things like that. Okay, so I'll do two little stitches on the back of it, okay? Behind where I'm going to come up through here. And we're just going to do a daisy, a nice little daisy up here, with using detached chain stitch or daisy. It's a daisy stitch, really, I suppose. People call it detached chain because it's only one thing of the chain by itself. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm putting you people through this. You just don't deserve it, do you? Watching me make this with this thread. Okay. There's one bit. There's one. We got one. I think I'll only make them half. I'll only make half a daisy. I want to make it so it's, keep checking the back, so you've got a loop there, Sonya, already. Now what if I got a loop? I'll pull that through, the loop's gone, good. I'll make a half a daisy. Come on, look. I guess it's a good idea to show you this, and that way you won't try it. Well, you can. I mean, I'm trying to pull this other thread through there, so they both meet up because they're not level. Come on. I got it now, I think. Now, when I go through the back, I'm going to pull that. I'm going to stop. I'm going to make sure that they're both coming through there together. They're hooked up with a bead. It's okay. Take it through the back. Righto. So that's a bit tiny, but anyway. So now I need to fix this. I'm going to bring my needle right down to the edge of there and pull them up so they both go straight together. Okay? And hopefully they stay like that. Okay, so now I'm going to put another one on this side here. Like that. There's little petals. 3 little petals. Very good. Now I'm going to duck over here, so I'm going to end that off because I don't want to have big gaping parts going across the back. Just loop that through there and pull that up tight enough, and that should be fine. It won't be going anywhere, I hope. It doesn't like knotting, but anyway, we'll see what happens. Hope it doesn't come undone. Okay, so now this, I don't know if that's very plain, if you can see that very good. I'm trying to tie a knot in this thing that doesn't like knots. So I'll go on the back here, and I'm going to go through. I put some yellow flowers on this, and I didn't like them, so I took them off. Oh, it's got a knot. Oh, there you go. It did make a knot after all. So I'm going to put one here. Might just take it a little bit to the side of the stem. Come back out up there. Go down this way. Over here. before I did the room, I was on a roll. I was doing so much stuff and getting going, and you know, when I had to do all that work, oh well, I didn't do much. I didn't do a lot. Well, so half, but about half, I know. Anyway, when we did the room, you know, things just get out of whack, don't they? You know, when you go off doing something else that you have, and so therefore my, I don't know, maybe my mojo might have. It didn't actually leave me. I'm still really keen and want to do all this stuff, but I've got a lot of things that I want to put up, and I know that you just want to see me do, so I keep saying that, and I will. I eventually will, I promise. It's just that when you come in here, I come in here with a different idea this morning about what I wanted to do. But when I seen this piece of work, because it's all sitting there in different boxes, which, you know, different pieces that I'm working on now. I've had to put them all into different boxes so I can find them to work on. And I thought, oh dear, I want to do something with that today. I really, really, really do. And I'm going to have to do some more because I want to make some myself. You know, like without you. I know that's not nice, is it? But I still need to do it when you're not here too. And I sort of can't. If I don't, I'm not getting anything done much, you know. I'm fiddling. You know, so there. I'm only going to do those three for you this minute, because I'm going to put a what's name on there now. I'm going to show you how to do this, what I'd do with this bow if it was me, you know. But it is. So up in here, I'm going to put a couple of little beads, see? And then it looks like the little flowers hanging down a bit, doesn't it? That'll, believe you me, it's true. Okay. Now I need this this orangey colour, don't I? Because that's going to look cool in there. Maybe I've got a nice yellow. Have I got a nice yellow? I did find some yellow beads that I was really pleased with, because I don't find many small yellow beads, and there's not any in that. Look at that. There's no yellow ones. We've still got a bit of bead soup and that going on here. Could go with the goldy colour, I suppose. What would that look like? I wouldn't be able to see it very good. Okay. Yellow, anything yellow? No, that's not yellow. That's not nice. It's not in the right thing. It's got to be the right thing. It's too honey looking. Looks like a honey colour. What did I get out those? Okay. Let's put that back there. Got a pretty big box of them over there. I'm going to have to get some out. I'm going to have to go through and just make sure I've got some of each. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I wonder if I put some in here. Okay, no. Actually, there's those there that I would have used. Like, oh, it's like, oh yes, I don't know where they are now. Right, good. Okay, so there's them yellow ones. What colour would the inside like to be? Maybe that hard, Sonya, really? The green looks good, doesn't it? Wait a minute. I've got a pink one, a green one, and another pink one. Where are you? Come here. Come on. And I'm going to put those in there. I think. Are they too big? Is that too much? No, I'm not going to say it is. I don't think it's too much. I'll go to the other side. If it sits up a bit, it doesn't matter. I don't think. They look good. I like them. And I'll go over here. Sneaking behind the back way, I am. That's tight, good. And I've got a pink one. No, that's not the right colour pink. I've got a lot of different sorts in here, haven't I? It's really light pink and it's got no Nothing in the inside of it, I think. Is that it there? No, here it is. Here we go. Come on. It's taken me forever to use these, you know, because there's a lot of beads in here. There really is a lot of beads in here. I can honestly say in all the years that I've been doing this, I have never run out of beads. Oh, well, that's not really true. Something of the colour that I want, I might have done that. I might have run out of. You know, you think, oh, I'm going to do all them in that colour, but then it all comes undone because you've run out of it. That's not very often. It doesn't happen very often because, you know, I have a lot and they sort of last a long time because that one there seems to be a bit more sitting up, doesn't it? A bit more bulgy because I think that last thing I put in there's a bit high, a bit big, I should say. Okay. I'm going to take that out. Sorry about this, but I have to take that last one off. It's just wrong. So I often just go straight back through, don't we? You know, with the bead needle, we can just pull that straight back through the hole. In a lot of cases, you can do that. Come on, be nice now. Play nice. Don't make it hard for me. It is. It's going to make it hard for me. Come on, just this side of that bit you need to go back through. Got it. Just a tiny bit of patience, I suppose it takes. I don't know. Or determination. I don't know which it is. It might be determination. I think I'm not going to let it beat me. Is that one the same? Yeah. I hope it's not as big. You know what? If it looks the same as that did, I'm just going to leave it like it is. I'm not going to play with it at all. I'm going to take it out either. I've just got one of these threads that's got to come through a bit further. Come on. Come on, through there. I don't want to do it with a double thread. I'm only going to use one. Have I got them doubled? Yes, Sonia. Okay, so they're sitting down now. That doesn't look too bad. And it look really good when it's going all the way across. It's a tiny bit tight. Okay, let it go a bit. There we are. There we go. That's better. Okay, now I'm gonna do something with this. I want to do something with this to put on there. Right. I hope I don't muck it up. I'm not using that cotton. Whatever that stuff's got to. I'll only use it to make 2 more of those, and that'll do me on there with that one. That looks pretty good. Look pretty cool. Doesn't it? Looks pretty cool. Okay. Now, I'm on a flat one, I think. I'll make sure I cut it. I should have ironed it, but, you know, if we'll save time if we don't. I'll leave that threaded through there because I can use it later. Finish them other 2 off. Rightio. Where's this one? Come here, needle. Needle. We need some cotton. It's as if it's got a knot in it and everything, this one. We don't want to do that, we're going to take it out. And I'm going to use a very, I think I'll just use one strand of thread. I'm going to use one strand of thread. I don't know what's under my foot, but it's not nice. It feels uncomfortable. Well, I don't have a big variety in here because I've got mostly the metallic ones in this box. I'm not using one of them. Here's some here. I've got no cotton left in my boxes here in a minute if I keep this up. But I'll put them back. I'll have to. People are going to check on me. It's only for my own good. You know, it's only for my own good. And I know where they all go anyway, so I should be able to do this. Okay, so now I want to try and put some colour in this because I need it to be coloured. I just want it to be coloured. So let's have a go and see if we can do it, alright? I think we can. We do a bit of pink. We do a bit of pink around there. Let's see what happens. One strand. One strand. Come on. Yeah, that's two. Don't think I can pull out two without it a bit more knotty. I only need one, I think. Oh, we got two now. It's just going to have to be. It's just going to have to be two. And besides, I was thinking when I was doing that too, it needs to have a couple more strands, I think, so it'll be visible. You know, look, two strands is good. Be able to see it. Righto. So, and you could do this after you put it on the work. Oops. I did have a tiny knot in there, I think. Yeah, I've got one. You could do it after you put it on your work, but I don't know if it would work that well. I don't know. Maybe you're just going to hold it in your hand like this. And I'm going to come up through the back of it. Behind there. And I'm just going to move the knot out of the way for a start. I'm just going to sew this over so around here, around the edge of it, and it is a tiny bit tricky because it's very small. That's okay, nobody panic, we can do this. Look at that. That's going to work. Am I surprising myself or what? Yes, I am a bit. I'm a bit surprised. Oh, well, you have to find, well, you have to, it's good to find something that you can do it with, but I thought even the doilies, I'm going to have a look at trying to do some of them after. That big father knot's not helping me at all. I tell you, you're in the road. Not what I started off with, but you've got to have a knot, otherwise it's going to come undone, isn't it? We don't want that to happen. You can colour this with a pen if you wanted to, but I just thought I'd like to try and see if I could do this to it. So that's not good, is it? Not good, no. No, not good, not. We'll find somewhere to put that later. Oh dear. Oh, we've still got time to do this and see if it works, eh? It will, won't it, do you think? Come out of there. I'll leave you get knots in it, Sonya. Gotcha. Wish I could find something interesting on the TV to watch. Not the TV. I don't hardly watch the TV. I like Netflix and Stan and got Amazon because you can get a. I like to watch a series or something. So it's something that's interesting too. I don't like anything. You're not gonna think, oh geez, I can't wait to get back and see what's gonna happen. I enjoy it because I can just drift off into that world, and you don't think of anything else, you know. And you probably. And I've always been like that. I can just get myself, you know. Jeremy can be sitting there watching it and just say something out of the blue that's got nothing to do with what we're looking at, and I'm thinking, what are you doing? You know, see, yeah, it's. But I like to be. I really want to concentrate, and sometimes I don't be very quiet. I have a few things to say about what I'm watching, but I do like to, you know, study things like I'm doing. Let's see what the last thing was we watched. I can't remember now. That's not good. I know we're watching Wentworth because I've never seen that one the first time. So it's come out on the ABC and has got 2 seasons up there so far, and they're up to season 3. But we can only watch one a day because they're only putting up one a day. So that's fair enough. We'll have to watch it one day at a time. I quite like that. It's good. It's a good storyline. Good story. You never know what's going to happen in that. You don't. And I don't know what else I've watched recently. I can't think now. Oh yeah, I know. We were watching this lady. Her name's Melinda, I think. I think that's what it is. And she is so funny. She's an English lady. She used to be on the Call the Midwife. Or whether she was on this before she did Call the Midwife or not, I don't know. But, gee, she's funny. She's really nice. You can tell she's a lovely person. And she's not rude or nothing, you know, because I don't like anything like that. I'm a prude. I'm prudy, me. But, no, she's really, really good, really funny. Now, yesterday, a friend of mine popped in and she brought me some bottles of this. And she brought me one of these. Isn't she lovely? And I've got a little pointy bit to go on the top of it. I'm excited. But this stuff here is something that you can baste to a, you know, you put your, it's a fabric one, and you can just put a bit on, and then don't squeeze it, Sonya. It must be, it's coming out. Might have squeezed it, did I? I probably did. Where's my white thingy? Right. This is a nice clean room with no white. What have I done with them? Oh, that's not good. No, that's not good. Not working for me at all, that isn't. I might have used them all, did I? No, there was a pink packet. There was a pink packet. Anyway, I'm going to stick that on there. So I'm going to just do a bit of this on. This on here to hold me piece of fabric, to hold that piece down. Because this is something that I can use when I'm putting in my doing hexes and things like that. Because it's for fabric and that. It's only got a little point on it. I've seen this, and I don't know. She knows what to buy me. She always does buy me nice things. She's a really nice lady. Thank you very much for this jewellery. I've always wanted one of those. I've always wanted that. She's always buying me some sort of. I've got some glue now. I've got three of those ones that I just put on the back of here. And thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. I really do. Okay, dokie. Now we're going to go around here. Might not have time to finish this. It's a shame because I'd like to show you how it goes. I'm sort of thinking too, I wouldn't mind another colour on it, but, you know, like a green, but the only way to have a green is if it was a leaf or something, but a stem or something, wouldn't it? Whoops. Oops. So I'm finding that quite good. I like that. What do you think? Could be a little bit more pink. Like I could have put more strands around, I suppose, but it's okay. It's fine. It looks really good. Because I could add some beads to it too, and to make it into a nice little applique thing. Now this didn't come out of my head. You know, don't think that I'm that. You know, but I thought I've got something here that's something the same, but it's been done by the machine. People have made. Somebody sent me. So I'll show you that. As soon as I get round here. I am liking this. If I think I need to go back and fill it in a bit more, I can do that, can't I? But I don't think I do need to, because I think it looks pretty good like it is. Am I up there? You move over a tiny bit, come on. I think it's where these extra pieces are coming out on the side that they're not covering up the whole lot of it, but it's pretty good. It's going well. Another friend of mine yesterday went to Spotlight over in Forbes the other day, and she picked me up some of these windy things because I needed some of those really seriously. It's got a lot of cotton, so I have to fix them up. You can't have them laying all around the place. I've had them in all over the place, and these ones that I've got a lot there that I haven't wound, the last lot I bought. And that's another thing too, I don't run out of cotton much either, so, but that's what I always got when I want. If I had a birthday or Mother's Day or something, the kids would generally ask me what I wanted, I'd ask for cotton, please, because that's what I wanted, cotton, please, you know, because not one for expensive things or jewellery or anything, didn't want that, didn't want anything like that, I wanted cotton, please. And they always got me cotton threads, things like that. So that's what you asked for. I did. And now, then it was paper not long ago, and now I'll be back to fabric. I think I don't know if I need any fabric though. Of course you do. You always need fabric. Gee, that looks good. I do like how that turned out. What do you reckon, eh? Isn't that pretty? Now I'm going to put something different colour in there, and maybe the pink down those ones. You think? Let's just go down here and just have a little tiny bit of a run down here with this. All I'm doing is overcast stitch on it, like overcast. Well, I'm just going over it. I'm just going over it with a stitch. And even the outside, I don't know whether I'll do that or just leave it like it is. But then mine might look really wrong when I show you the other ones I've got here, because it's somebody posted them to me, sent me to them, and I've got no idea who it was because I've only just found them this morning because they're in something. Sometimes when I do my happy mail and I had to do a video and that afterwards, I would get myself lost in whatever it was and never got a chance to go back and check on things, because really, you know, I guess get myself into some positions now. I can be right now, be able to put everything where I can find it. Look at that, how that's going. That looks really good. Yeah, okay, I'm finished. Righto. And I do have to go because we did start. Yeah, we did start at 1:30. That's 3/4 of an hour. So I'm going to turn that off, and then I'm going to come back on here and I'm going to show you me still working, okay? So that'll be on the next day. Okay, talk to you later.